What's up guys, iSacrificed here, and today I am bringing you a gameplay of the highest quality. This is Ben Snow dropping over 140 kills on the Black Ops 3 beta on Safeguard, and unfortunately I have had to cut out some of the kills as the gameplay was just far too long, unfortunately. I think the total amount of, total time of the gameplay I should say, was around 23 or 24 minutes, and I know most of you don't really have that time to sit around and watch that much of Black Ops 3. So saying that, we're going to join the second half of this particular gameplay, and you are going to see the majority of kills on your screen. Now, also in this video, I am going to be reading some tweets that you guys have sent in to me, giving your feedback on the Black Ops 3 beta, how you thought it went, and just you giving me some general thoughts, to be honest with you. So I'm going to hopefully read through all of them, but other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So first up, without further ado, now my tweet, just to give you some insight into what I said, what are all of your thoughts on the beta now that it's over? And the first response was just a thing of beauty. This is from @IDDocs, and he said, it made me laugh, it made me cry, but most of all, it made me smile. Now, that is just so heartwarming from DDocs. He is my inspiration, and that's what I'm going to say on that front. So thank you. Moving on, up next, @TheQuantiB. I finally played pubs with fun and without raging, man. The beta was so good. Now, I agree with you to a certain extent there. The first few days, I didn't rage once. I was really enjoying the game. However, the final few days, the lag started to come in and the sweat started to reveal themselves. I did start to scream a little bit and pull my hair out. So yeah, let me know if that also happened to you. But moving on, @TazDesigns. Black Ops 3 is a solid game, and it looks like Call of Duty is back. Once again, can't disagree with you. As long as they tweak a few things, it looks like this game may save the franchise. Up next, @Farmer. Spawn trapping is back, and it's absolutely class. Now, I'm just going to give you some general thoughts on spawn trapping returning on this particular game mode. I mean, you're going to see it throughout this gameplay a little bit. And spawn trapping is great, unless you're the one being spawn trapped. And unfortunately, it happened to me the other day, and it's not fun. It's really not fun to come up against a 6-man and them just to spawn trap you. It happened on Black Ops 2 in Demolition, it happened on Ghosts with Blitz, and it's also happening in this game also with Safeguard. It's great if you're doing it, but not so great if you're on the receiving end. Up next, we've got @GibbsEU. Other than some small issues, it was a great beta, and I can't wait for the full game to be released. Yeah, well, I can't disagree with you there, as when the full game gets released, we get some zombies. Yes, zombies! But anyway, I'll save that for a different video. I'm so pumped for zombies, it's not even funny. But anyway, moving on. @Potent Hellfire. It looks like the game that will finally not make Call of Duty boring, and more people will enjoy it. Definitely getting Call of Duty back out there. Once again, can't disagree with you, as long as they tweak a few bits and pieces, especially with the eSports thing, obviously having the built-in live stream viewer on the game. I'm hoping that this game is going to make Call of Duty bigger than ever, but I suppose we're only going to find out when the game's actually released, to be honest with you. Up next, @Iros. Now, this is a very short tweet, but I think most of you will probably agree with him to a certain extent. He said, jetpackers will become extinct. Now, I disagree with you to a certain extent there, but I'm really optimistic that you're right. Now, the reason I say that I disagree with you is I don't think jetpackers are necessarily going to become extinct. As a movement in this game, when I was playing the beta, I used the double jump or the boost jump an awful lot when I was in gun battles. Drop shot is dead on this game. It's really not fun to drop shot. It's really clunky, if that makes any sense. It's too it's in stages rather than you just drop to the floor like in previous games. But the jump shot, I think that is going to suit jetpackers. I mean, it suited me, and I'm more of a boots on the ground type of guy, so hopefully it puts everyone on more of a level playing field, so to speak. But yeah, fingers crossed that jetpackers do become extinct. Up next, @JordanRules02. The grenades and a few guns need to be sorted, but it's fairly decent. Now, that doesn't sound as optimistic of a response, but I'm going to be a little bit horrible to you here, Jordan, as I think if you don't like the grenades, put on Flak Jacket. I'm going to be blunt about that. I hated the grenades at first. I whacked on Flak Jacket, and it's just amazing. I'm sponging Hellstorm missiles for crying out loud. I'm loving life, to be honest with you. Up next, @JuniorZD94. It's a very good beta, but it's not as good as Call of Duty 4. That's because Call of Duty 4 is amazing, mate. You're not going to beat that game, in my view. It's just too damn good. Up next, @Josh2015. I was on holiday, so I couldn't play it. Thank you very much for that insight. Up next, we've got Wellerox. It's an old school feel with enough balanced, futuristic twists to keep it fresh. The M8 needs tweaking and perhaps a toughness perk. Now, I don't think we need a toughness perk, to be honest with you. I think they just need to reduce flinch ever so slightly. Other than that, can't disagree with you. Up next, at Billsy. It has a lot of work to do to compensate for the pieces of shit we played the past 2 years. Well, I can't disagree with you about the previous 2 years not being enjoyable, but I think CRYPTiCK have done a good job to actually reinstall some fun factor to Call of Duty. I'd say that the lag does need to be sorted, because the past few days, or the last few days I should say, of the beta, man, the game was lagging for me really badly, and Vondi was tweeting out saying, look, you know, the servers are under some strain, all that good stuff, so I can understand that it is only a beta, and hopefully by the time the full game comes out, that lag will be no more. Up next, at Jake Thompson. This could be the best Call of Duty ever if it just has a few minor tweaks. I can't disagree with you, apart from the best Call of Duty ever is Call of Duty 4 in my view. Up next, at CRYPTiCK Jevons. It's still some work that needs to be done on it to make up for the past 2 shit years. The M8 does need nerfing. Can't disagree with you, M8 does need a bit of tweaking, as I said in the last video. At James Barney, Barney? At James Barnsey, I should say. My misery of stuns has now gone away. Now, I don't know if that's because you put on Tac Mask or whatever perk it is to actually block the stun grenades, or if the stuns have had a slight nerf. I'm hoping it's because stuns have had a slight nerf, but I didn't really play the final day of the beta, so I don't know what the last patch was for. Up next, at Conceited DJ. It's good, but not amazing. It could have been smoother when you aim down sight and shooting. Sorry, let me repeat that. When you aim down sight, shooting, and your opponent is flying by horizontally. Meaning when you shoot it, restricts you a little bit from getting that kill versus other CODs. The running on walls is cool, and hopefully they will work on connection and other little bugs they noticed during the beta. Other than that, Black Ops 3 is good. I think you've covered everything there, to be honest with you, so yeah, I'm not going to add anything. At Mr. Illusions, a few minor things need tweaking, but other than that, it's a solid COD. Million times better than Advanced Warfare. I can't disagree with you there. I'm going to go on a slight rant here, as this morning I went on Advanced Warfare for the first time after being on the beta. Oh dear, I played a domination game, because I was playing domination on the Black Ops 3 beta, so I wanted to compare the games, and I came up against a side who were running noob tubes and NA-45s with danger close. Needless to say, I walked away from the game, I switched off my console, and I literally laid in bed and just looked at my ceiling thinking, where has it all gone wrong? But anyway, that's a different... yeah, anyway, moving on. At Lewis Barso. Even though I had a few days to, only 2 days to play it, it shows that Advanced Warfare was a really shit game. I touched on that in my last response, so yeah, I'm not going to go into a rant. Up next, at Yawn Drag. It was good for 5 hours, but pubs is boring. Thank you for that insight. Up next, we've got Hysterical Gaming. I feel that with all these new specialist abilities, competitive COD, and especially Search and Destroy, is going to change significantly. I don't think that's a massive problem, to be honest with you. I think competitive COD does need to keep itself fresh. It can't be the same thing over and over again, or we're just going to see the same thing over and over again, and the same players dominating. And I'd like to see more players come out and basically be beast, to be honest with you. See some up-and-coming stars of Call of Duty, for example. But anyway, we had a response to that from @TheMarderEU, saying that's not a bad thing though, as Advanced Warfare ruined Search and Destroy. I agree with you to a certain extent when it comes to the connections, because some people using IMRs and melees and things like that, S&D was unplayable at times, but other than that, I suppose we're going to have to wait and see. With the ban and protect system, we'll see how competitive turns out. But that's all of your thoughts, or all of the tweets that were sent in to me. If I've missed you, I am very, very sorry, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the beta overall. Let me know if you've got any differing opinions or any responses to the opinions that you've heard throughout this video. But to finish off this video, I just want to get your guys' thoughts on something else briefly, as throughout this beta, my guys and myself and a few of you actually have been getting a lot of gameplay to use on this channel. We have got everything. We've got 100 plus gameplays like you're seeing on your screen now. We've got nuclears, we've got back-to-back nuclears, we've got specialist feeds, we've got everything. Now, with that in mind, is there any series that you guys want to see in particular that you haven't seen thus far from any other YouTuber? Do you want to see the best or the top 5 Black Ops 3 plays? Do you want to see the Black Ops 3 montage that I'm going to be putting together? I don't care if you don't want to see it. I'm bringing out a Black Ops 3 montage. It's looking epic so far. But generally speaking, just let me know if there's anything in particular you would like to see from Black Ops 3. The amount of content we've got is pretty insane, to be honest with you. So a massive shout out to everyone who's actually got gameplay for me to use, and yeah, you're awesome. But anyway, that pretty much concludes this video. As you can see, the game is coming to an end on your screen. 10 seconds left, so he's going to see if he can get any last-ditch kills. Picks up a simple kill there, picks up another kill on this roof area. The hater is up, though, so the assists are rolling in, but it looks like he's not going to have time to pick up another kill, is he? Nope! That is going to be game done and dusted. Final score is 141 kills to 30 deaths. Absolutely insane. But if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like. As I said, any thoughts, drop a comment, and as always, hit that subscribe button. Cheers.